Well, here we are at the semi-final stage. Great anticipation, Alan, before the first leg of this. The teams have done really well to get here, but one has to go out, and one will be playing in the final itself.
Yeah, I mean, there's a real buzz inside this stadium. You're aware of that as soon as you come up, but as always, each which side can settle the better. There's an awful lot of football to be played.
Look at a couple of the key players that we feel might surface in this game.
Well, it doesn't always turn out that way, but you would earmark this pair as two danger men in this match, two lads that could change the course of the game.
Line up for the home side. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. And there is some backup for him in this position. Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. The shot's on! It's a goal!
And the way he's thumped that, wow, two keepers wouldn't have got to it.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Fine cross. In with a header and a goal!
And the keeper just can't react quickly enough. It's gone over his head, but he's got the power to beat him.
Different angle on it here. With a header. Fantastic goal! What a strike that was.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
The timing was great, and the bravery to get ahead of his man.
It was some header. A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. We could be in. The cross comes in now. They've scored by the crossbar. Oh, off the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. Well, that is one that we'll look at again because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing, and looks like being this lad's day. Wonderful strike.
score's gone up. 4 added minutes. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. There we are, final whistle. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref, a hat-trick, and that's to be treasured by any player.
Well, it's the first leg of this semi-final. With anything possible, you would expect, Alan, I guess, the home team to try to take the initiative and build up the advantage for the second leg. It's never perhaps quite as straightforward as that.
Well, no, at home you do need to try and be positive, but at the same time, Martin, I think one really important consideration is not conceding, not letting the away side get that vital away goal.
Really anticipating something special from him here today.
3 in his last 3, the talisman for the team here, no doubt.
This is the home team lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slide tackle. That's a good challenge between the 2 of them there. He's going to try it. Struck the post here. That's a wonderful goal right into the top corner of the net.
What a volley that is. Certainly the best we've seen out here today, and the keeper clawing at thin air.
Different angle on it here. And shoots! Back out of the bar. Must be! He scores with the header! It's still a great part of the game. The headed goal, wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm told he does practice this. He gets the lads firing in crosses in training, and it's certainly paid off here. Oh, it's fantastic timing. He gets up early, and what an emphatic finish.
The shot. It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
whistle. A dramatic game here, and a drawn game at the end.
Yeah, sometimes.
How are they going to play it now on the home team, because they've already got a lead?
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes. You don't want to sit back, do you, and invite pressure on. I think their best policy is to be positive again and try and get the first goal in this match.
Line up for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is the away team lineup. Well, this is the setup, we think, from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
For the shot, and a go with the volley. On penalty, no question. Well, the referee's decided to give the penalty, and it's a chance now to take the lead.
Well, could be a vital decision, this one, and looking at it, I think he was correct in it.
Puts away the penalty.
Just decided to use power rather than placement, and he did the job.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. He scored from the spot.
He's just decided to hit it hard, and he's certainly done that, and it's blown down the middle, top of the net.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. We could be in. And in goes the cross. And the referee has now called a halt. Well, they've gone through into the next round, and in this tournament you have to be tournament tough, and they're showing those qualities.
They have, and they've got a resilient streak about them, and they're gaining in confidence as this tournament goes along.
Goalless draw would be good enough, wouldn't it? But you can't really play for that in the modern game.
No, I don't think so, and certainly wouldn't make for a good spectacle, and I don't think it would help the home team either.
He could be the star turn in this game.
I think sometimes we feel that heading is going out of fashion, but this lad is doing his best to keep it in vogue.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
That's a very good goal.
Well, it's all about keeping a clean sheet now. They give themselves a little bit of breathing room, and a great chance of going through. And I wondered about the keeper, but he's just beaten by sheer power from outside the box there.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Here's the shot, full on the frame of the goal. It's a difficult shot, a volley. It's a good one. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
And he couldn't have hit it much better on the volley than that, and it's flown into the right-hand side of the net.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
There have been less than extra 2 minutes of added time.
Heads it, and in with the goal!
And what a good header, thumping effort to the keeper's right.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.